The Philippines has made a big change in how it handles medical education. They updated the Philippine Medical Act. Now international medical students can practice medicine in the Philippines. This is a huge difference from the old rules from 1959. This change is meant to bring more international students to the Philippines. The goal is to make the country a top spot for medical education. Two new groups are now in charge: the Medical Education Council and the Professional Regulatory Board of Medicine. These groups have important jobs. They will make sure medical education is good. They will make sure doctors follow the rules. They will help the Philippines be known for great medical teaching around the world. This is a smart move. It makes sure medical education in the Philippines is as good as anywhere else. The Philippines is a good choice for students from other countries. It offers good education that doesn't cost too much. This is a great deal for students. Tuition is much less than in many Western countries. It's between $2,000 and $6,000 a year. This makes it something students can afford. Medical schools in the Philippines teach things that are useful everywhere. They follow US standards. This is really helpful. It makes it easier for graduates to get jobs in other countries. This is especially good for those who want to work in North America. Hospitals in the US often want to hire doctors who graduated from Philippine medical schools. These schools have a good reputation. Important groups around the world recognize them. These include FEMA and the WHO. This recognition shows how good the education is. The MBBS program in the Philippines is complete. It takes 6 years. The last year is all about internship. This hands-on learning is super important. It gets students ready to be real doctors. To take the MD course, international students need a few things. They must finish 3 semesters of a Bachelor of Science program. They also need a good score on the NMAT exam. These are things everyone needs to do. The Philippines is a popular place for international students. The numbers show it. Over 24,000 study visas have been given out. More than half went to Chinese students. This shows that many people in China are interested. Students from other countries come too. Many come from India, Nigeria, South Korea, and Thailand. About 2,000 Indian students choose the Philippines for medical school each year. Medicine and business are the most popular subjects for international students. This is especially true for students from India, China, and other Southeast Asian countries. The recent change to the Philippine Medical Act is important for Indian students. Indian graduates from certain schools now have an easier time. They can register and work as doctors in the Philippines. They need to have graduated from HEIIC accredited schools in the Philippines. They also need to finish a 12-month internship. This change works well with the rules of India's Medical Commission. It makes it easier for Indian graduates to go back home and work. Those who get their MD in the Philippines can now use it in India. This easier process is good. It will probably bring even more Indian students to the Philippines for medical school. Even with these good changes, there are some worries. Immigration officials are concerned. They worry about possible safety problems with so many international students. And this is something everyone needs to be careful about. The goal is to make the new policy work well, but it shouldn't make the country less safe. The change to the Philippine Medical Act is a big deal. It shows that the Philippines wants to be a leader in medical education by making it easier for international students to work and by creating new regulatory bodies. The Philippines is making a smart move. It wants to be known around the world for great medical education, affordable costs, great education, and a clear path for international graduates to work as doctors make the Philippines a great choice. It's becoming a more and more popular option for future doctors from all over the world.